Apparently, there are some serious rumors that Ethereum could hit $22,000. And on top of that, one of the largest, well, I don't know if they're the largest, but one of the longest running exchanges is going to be acquired by a TradFi entity. And apparently, Ripple has some sort of stake in that. There's a lot going on today. I'm WendyO. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, set alerts, drop me a comment, but let's get into all of the insanity in the crypto markets because I don't know about you guys, but I'm incredibly excited. I'm very, very excited for the future. So, quick look at the daily for all of crypto. Brett, a very popular meme coin, is up approximately 14%. Flare. And then if we take a look at the market cap and the week, Bitcoin is absolutely sending 3.6%. That's a lot for Bitcoin. Ethereum is up 1.4%. The key part of Ethereum is that it maintains, I believe we said, the $3,600 area, which we'll get into soon. BNB did incredibly well at 18.1%. And of course, my favorite meme coin right now, which again, we did a video on yesterday, Dog, is currently trading at about 0.008. The market cap dropped a little bit. We fell out of the top 100, but we're getting ready to hit that $1 billion market cap. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. And again, I got that because I participated in the airdrop. Now, let's take a look at this first story with VanEck. We've raised our 2030 Ethereum price target to $22,000. This was influenced by Ether ETF news, scaling progress, and our read on-chain data. Additionally, we analyzed how ETH and Bitcoin perform in both traditional and crypto-only portfolios for optimal returns. This is from TradFi firm VanEck, and they sent me a mug. I'm not exactly sure where the mug is, but love the mug, use it every day. And even though I'm not a big fan of the spot ETFs in crypto, I will take it. If they can pump my Ethereum bags to $22,000 by 2030, I won't sell all of it. I will not sell all of my Ethereum bags. End of this cycle, I will probably start taking profit around $7,000 to $10,000. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And in addition to that, probably sell half, and that'll probably hold out until the next cycle. But this is incredible, incredible, incredible news. And again, you guys, VanEck is calling Ethereum digital oil. Bitcoin, digital gold, Ethereum, digital oil. And you know what? I can get behind that take. I could really, really get behind that take. Now, when we take a look at Ethereum price action over here, all right, let's go ahead and get on our charts. We've been able to sustain above the $3,700 area. And again, this is kind of where I'm looking at for us to sustain. This is going to be on the daily chart. We've got all the cute little candle butts over here. Yes, we did have a swing wick low to about $3,500. But at the same time, if we did get a breakdown of 37 and hit 35, I would not be concerned any way, shape, or form. Taking a look at the weekly chart over here, weekly is actually looking nice. And again, we're just going sideways right now. And please remember, the Ethereum spot ETF has not begun trading yet. It will eventually. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the positive price action that Ethereum makes. And I am hoping that we are going to see that $10,000 Ethereum. Now, this next news from another TradFi firm. Another wave of Bitcoin ETF adoption is coming from Franklin Templeton CEO. Ms. Jenny says institutions are still in a wait-and-see mode with Bitcoin ETFs, meaning there's a lot more sideline capital to pour in. With that being said, this just means that a lot of TradFi is playing a little bit cautious over here, and they're going to be dumping some more capital into the crypto markets, primarily with these ETFs, Bitcoin, and fingers crossed, once Ethereum launches. And again, the more inflows we get, I feel like the more Bitcoin price will essentially stabilize. Another quote from this article: initial demand for ETFs has mainly come from retail, major institutions, initial demand for ETFs has mainly come from retail. Major institutions represent only 20% of assets under management. The amount of wealth these predatory TradFi firms have is absolutely insane. And again, not the biggest fan of the Bitcoin spot ETFs, but they're going to pump our bags. Let them pump our bags. Because you and I, we are capable, we are intelligent enough to self-custody our crypto. We can buy, sell, trade, do whatever it is we want to do with our digital assets. TradFi cannot. With these ETFs, you cannot. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin price and see if we got a little bit of a bump up. On the weekly, it looks like we're doing just fine over here, doing just fine. Taking a look at the daily is essentially consolidating, and you can see that clearly at about $66,000 to about $72,000. And remember, the all-time high for Bitcoin is about $74,000, and we are getting really, really close to breaking above and hitting that all-time high area. Do you guys think that we're going to hit Bitcoin all-time high by the end of the month? Do you? I feel like we might. I feel like there might be some positive price action here. I really, really think that we might be able to do that. Also, too, we are currently partnered with ZoomX. ZoomX, we have a ref link down below. And the cool thing about ZoomX is they offer both a decentralized aspect of trading and a centralized aspect. Of course, you need to read the terms of service, and you also need to understand not your keys, not your coins. So those of you who have been in the game, you guys know to use their decentralized aspect. Those of you who are brand new to crypto, maybe you can start with the centralized exchange part and then start to self-educate yourself on how to self-custody. Because again, that's going to be incredibly important. Always self-custody. But again, they're giving about $40,000 in bonuses to new signups. So if you're interested, have fun. Now let's get into some altcoin news. Tezos Paris upgrade. Again, we haven't talked about Tezos in quite some time, just primarily because they haven't really been doing anything. I remember in the early stages of the last bull run prior to DeFi Summer 2020, a lot of people were very bullish on Tezos, and they also had NFTs, but the hype essentially kind of faded away. But Tezos Pairs upgrade, faster L2 transactions and lower fees. So Tezos 16 upgrade is now live on the mainnet, reducing block finality times to just 10 seconds. This improvement aims to enhance layer 2 scalability in the future. My only issue is who's actually using Tezos network? And why do we have Tezos-based L2s? That's my only question about it. And the reason why that's my only question about it is because if there's not a whole lot of people using the network, why do you need a layer 2? So to me, I actually hold Tezos on Coinbase. I'm going to continue to hold it because it's a moon bag, I believe. And I'm just not too terribly excited about it. Really, I don't know. Give me your guys' thoughts. Are you excited about Tezos? And why do they have layer 2s? Next, let's go ahead and talk about another project that we have partnered with and another altcoin that does have the potential to do incredibly well. And remember, we are partnered with Ton Network. And again, you guys, they have been absolutely building, and they're very much affiliated with Telegram. I don't know about you, but I use Telegram multiple times a day, all day long. I literally live on that freaking app. Okay. So let's go ahead and cover what's going on with Ton Network. So they are also known as the Open Network, and it is a blockchain that was created by Telegram. With that being said, I want to direct you to follow them on social media, and if you're not familiar with them. And Ton, fast, easy, and the wallets look very similar to MetaMask and Phantom, which again is really awesome because MetaMask and Phantom make things super easy. I know I tell you guys not to use crypto on your phone or not to store too much on your phone, but if you're going to, try not to, but that makes it easy. And you can send USDT as easy as a text message. A lot of teams have been building on top of it. They offer DeFi, NFTs, and pretty much everything we're used to seeing, but it is essentially kind of, utilized with Telegram, which we love. Games like NotCoin, remember when we talked about that? I was like, what the heck is it? Well, apparently that is familiar. That is a project that is affiliated with Ton Network. And again, GameFi is still going to go absolutely crazy this cycle, and in the future, it is a very long-term play. So they've got games like NotCoin, Hamster Combat, and again, we love the Hamster Combat or hamster games for some reason in crypto. I don't know why. We're absolute degenerates over here. And on top of it, let's go ahead and touch on the Open League over here. So it's a competition, and it pays projects to onboard users, and it pays users to use the app. So basically, if you utilize this network, if you utilize this ecosystem, you get to earn crypto. And why wouldn't you want to earn crypto? Why wouldn't you? They've already given away millions of dollars in airdrops with much more to come. And the Open League Season 4 will be back starting June 12th. So make sure you mark your calendars. Make sure to follow them on X to get prizes and airdrops, DeFi farming, all of that stuff. And for our next story here is going to be about Avalanche. And again, Avalanche is something we've been talking about on the channel because I think it will still perform immensely well this cycle. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But apparently built on Avalanche. Meissen Bank's tokenization platform allows global institutions to tokenize and distribute assets like bonds, funds, shares, and real estate. And again, we've actually talked a lot about, let's say, for example, BlackRock and RWAs utilizing Ethereum. But it's really good to see other networks essentially kind of doing this as well. But the only difference between BlackRock and what Meissen Bank is doing is this is going to be out of Turkey. So Meissen Bank is a Turkish investment bank, and they launched a tokenization platform on Avalanche, which again, I think tokenization for funds and different traditional financial products does bring a lot more legitimacy, a lot more transparency, and I love that. So institutions will be able to tokenize and distribute assets to investors, and they can tokenize and fractionalize bonds, funds, company shares, and real estate, and it will be available to banks and real estate companies. Are you guys holding Avalanche? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. And I also want to take a quick look at the chart. Did price move? Did we get a bullish candle? Well, it looks like on the daily, we're trading a little bit above $36 here. And we did get a swing wick high of about $37. Nothing too terribly incredible. But at the same time, we are essentially in an upward trend. And hopefully we're able to start trading back above $39 soon. Fingers crossed. And again, I do like to compare Avalanche to Solana. They're kind of competitors in a sense. Again, a lot more people are utilizing Solana, but at the same time, there could be a potential for a lot more RWA. Because Solana is already trading at 172 and is pretty close to its all-time high of about $210. Now, let's go ahead and get into this drama here. Well, I don't know if it's a drama or not, but let's talk about it because we got to give Cardano some love. So Charles H. went on a rant. Never in my career have I seen such a profound disconnect between reality and opinion with a cryptocurrency influencer and media perception of Cardano versus its actual framework. One thing I want to say about this is I have butted heads with Charles in the past. However, I am still a supporter of the Cardano ecosystem. I hold ADA and I like to talk about what they're doing. Why? Well, you guys like it, and I do think that they will do incredibly well. So apparently there was some beef with some influencer. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't necessarily want to say that Cardano is undervalued. I feel like the market right now is deciding what the market or what different crypto assets should be priced at. So I think that's important to know because, again, we're essentially operating in a free market in a true decentralized economy. And if the market says Cardano should be worth $200 a coin, then that's what it should be. And also right now in this particular cycle, we're seeing meme coins do incredibly well, which we will talk about for our next project because I got to give I got to give some flowers to Miss Iggy Azalea. But hold up. So the key points of this rant that he had is Cardano is undervalued, dApps are growing, next upgrade targets improve governance and community involvement, upcoming crypto conferences are expected to benefit Cardano, which I agree, in-person events do actually help, and Cardano will address real-world assets. And I think once Cardano does address real-world assets, we will see an uptick in price action. Now, with that being said, there is some pretty big news for Cardano that was announced. So, we are delighted, and this is from the Cardano Foundation, we are delighted to announce a new partnership in Argentina. Following a public signing between this person, and the Cardano Foundation is collaborating with Entre Rios State to further blockchain adoption. So we've got some good news coming out of Argentina, which I think is fantastic. We love to see it. This is according to the Cardano Foundation. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Cardano price action. Did we appreciate in price? Did we pump? What's going on? And also to you guys, please make sure to like and comment, subscribe, set alerts. It helps me, it helps the channel, and allows me to continue to doing this. Hey, you know what? I'm just reporting the news. I'm trying to report positive things about Cardano, man. Come on. So as far as Cardano goes on the daily, we're not doing too terribly much. It looks like we're still in this consolidation range between approximately 44 cents and about 47 cents here. Again, the all-time high, it looks like in 2024 was... oh, it's back over here. Yeah, we've dropped down quite a bit. We fell off quite a bit with Cardano. But again, I think, just be a little bit patient. Let's be a little bit patient over here. And with that being said, I'm still holding and hopefully price will pump and things will do well. Now, this story over here, and again, I'm going to give some hats off to Miss Iggy Azalea, and I'm going to go off about it because Vitalik had some negative things to say about meme coins. And then some other crypto media outlets also, well, I guess influencers as well, had some negative things to say about what she is doing. But her meme coin is just broke a $200 million market cap. And again, we're talking about a meme coin. And the reason why I think that this is so interesting, and I do want to give her flowers for this, is because we've seen a lot of really bad behavior by celebrities. And it wasn't necessarily them. It was more so the people that were helping them launch this stuff. Because again, most of them have no idea how it works. And I think when they launch meme tokens, they think, okay, I'm going to launch a meme token. It's going to be like me launching a perfume or a fan club. Just a way for my fans to get involved. But she's done a really, really great job, I feel like, thus far, doing well for her community. Again, she shut her OF down and merged all of her subscribers to the community, to the mother community. And again, I think it is just incredibly wonderful. Absolutely incredibly wonderful. Also, too, big shout out to Mr. Zorro and to Mr. V for the $2.99 super chat and the $5 super chat from Mr. Zorro. We have 314 people watching, only 95 likes. Smash likes, get them up, get them up, get them up. And on TikTok, we have about 100 of you there. The more likes we get, the more this gets pushed out. Shout out to Keeter, to Mr. Gamer, to Mr. Mo, to Alexandra, to Mr. D, to Mr. Bootyhead, and to all of my mods and everybody who supports the O Show. And if you guys want to become a channel member, you pay a little bit, you pay YouTube a little bit of money. They gave me a little bit of money and it's able to fund the channel. So I appreciate that. Now let's get into some drama here, okay? Some drama. Senate bill could target crypto protocols due to broad language on digital assets. And again, we need to continue to move forward. And I'm going to put, for the second media piece at 4 p.m., we're going to go hard on Gary because he is taking massive losses. But let's go ahead and do a quick recap of what this is over here. So this new bill by the Senate could affect crypto and it has been added to the Senate calendar. The Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 2025 includes provisions that could impact the crypto asset protocols and tokens and allows the Treasury Secretary to sanction foreign crypto asset firms linked to sanctioned entities. The bill's broad definitions could potentially target protocols like Aave, Uniswap, and stablecoins, and if they facilitate prohibited transactions. So this is the thing. This bill not only has strong support, but it's kind of ridiculous. And the reason why it's ridiculous is when we are talking about moving forward, especially with DeFi, it's not up to the DeFi exchange to stop these illicit transactions. Okay, it's not. So it becomes this big drama. And again, the only reason why this worries me is because I don't want them to shut down decentralized exchanges any way, shape, or form. So be cautious and be diligent. And no, any of the coins we talk about on the show, I am not endorsing. I'm not endorsing. We're just talking about. Shout out to Mr. Sparkwater for the $4.99 super chat. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you and all of the community support that I get. Now let's get into our next story. This is massive. And if this does not make you bullish, I don't know what to tell you. Coinbase's wallet just dropped. With Coinbase smart wallets, onboarding is now as effortless as signing into your favorite website. Gasless transactions, which again, you all know how expensive Ethereum can be. And I think they're doing this with Base, not 100% sure. Cross-app portability, Coinbase balance support, and passkeys instead of seed phrases. We did a video on this. We talked about it, and I think it's absolutely amazing. It's going to make things so much easier in crypto. And really, I think that this is going to really push this bull market further and everything higher. And again, do not fade Base chain. So the way to do it is you can create a wallet with a Face ID, Google Chrome profile, fingerprint, YubiKey without recovery phase. That makes me a little bit nervous, some of the OPSEC stuff, but hey, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. And I do think that they will this will help with some complex onboarding issues, in my personal opinion, because again, crypto is still really hard to use for most people, and that's okay. But we have to talk about this massive story. I'm going to give you a bullish and a bearish scenario here. Bitstamp is going to be acquired by Robinhood. Robinhood to buy crypto exchange Bitstamp in effort to expand outside of the U.S. The all-cash deal is valued at $200 million and is expected to close the first half of 2025. And it is a UK-based crypto exchange. Bitstamp is one of the longest running exchanges. It was founded in 2011, and it is one of the largest exchanges in Europe. And apparently this acquisition is hoped to allow Robinhood to expand its crypto presence globally and attract institutional clientele. So I've got some mixed feelings about this. The mixed feelings are, as we're seeing a lot, because Robinhood is a TradFi firm, we're seeing a lot of these traditional financial firms come into the space and buy us up, acquire us. And I feel like we're sacrificing operating in a true decentralized economy. And I also think this could potentially be the last bull run, like the last insane bull run in crypto with all the new regulations coming, the acquisitions, all of that. So I am a little bit nervous about this, but at the same time, I guess we have to trust the process, right? Do we have to trust the process? Yes, no, maybe so. What do you guys think about this? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Is it good? Is it bad? But again, remember, Robinhood was the exchange. Remember the GME? They halted trading. So if Robinhood will halt trading due to Wall Street bets and due to retail stepping in and going hard, what will they do with crypto? But we do have to talk about this bullish Ripple news because I'm excited. Ripple president explains why the company acquired a stake in crypto exchange Bitstamp. Robinhood is acquiring Bitstamp. So essentially, this is almost like a distant partnership between Ripple, XRP, and Bitstamp and Robinhood. Well, Robinhood. So Ripple recently acquired a stake in Bitstamp for an undisclosed sum, and this is probably because they knew that there was going to be an acquisition coming with Robinhood. Ripple president Monica Long told the block that the stake acquisition in Bitstamp will help the company grow its global presence and go beyond payments. Pantera was one of the largest shareholders in Bitstamp until 2014 when the exchange was acquired by Belgium investment firm NXMH. And I told you, Ripple is making moves, but Ripple is making moves outside of the US because of the predatory practices that happen in the US. So Ripple took the minority stake in Bitstamp in 2023, and Galaxy Digital advised on the deal. And remember, you guys, SBF also bought a 7.6% stake in Robinhood way back when, but then that's going to be sold in the bankruptcy, etc. So essentially, Ripple has got their hands in every single aspect of everything that's going on in crypto. And I'm just hoping that the Ripple community and the XRP community get a positive price bump because you guys deserve it. And on that note, this is all I've got for you for now, but stay tuned until about 4 p.m. PST. I will be dropping a second YouTube video for you. We're going to talk about how Gary Gensler is absolutely getting reamed. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts, share this, and continue to keep coming back and supporting me and the streams. Bye-bye.